Haji, Jai Shri Ram. The word Hindu does not have a single source. Okay, it possesses a distinct geographical origin alongside multiple traditional, acronymic, and philosophical definitions. So let us take a look at this. The absolute origin of the word is geographical and linguistic, rooted in the topography of northwestern India. Okay, that itself is sufficient for us to reject it. It is only referring to the northwestern part. The Sanskrit root Sindhu. In ancient Sanskrit texts like the Rig Veda, the Indus river is referred to as the Sindhu. The old Persian shift. Ancient Persians living to the west had difficulty pronouncing the Sanskrit S sound, naturally shifting it to a H sound. Consequently, the river Sindhu became Hindu and the land around it was called Hindustan. I heard that even Muslims who travel to Saudi even today are referred to as Hindus because it's a geographical term. Just as people of Japan are Japanese, Germans, okay, China, Chinese, irrespective of whatever religion they might subscribe to. So also with the Hindus or Hindustan. Hindus is a term that applied even today to Muslims and Christians originating from India. Okay. The Greek Latin evolution. This word later traveled to the Greeks who dropped the hard aspirate completely, turning Hindu into Indos, which eventually became the modern name India. So, India is a degeneration of the word Indos, which is a degenerated form of Hindu, which itself is coming from Sindhu, which is the Rigvedic word. So, the Greek Latin evolution. They made it Indos, which became India. Transformation into religion. For millennia, Hindu was an ethno-geographic term used by foreigners to describe anyone living past the Indus River. It was only around the 18th and 19th century that British colonists and Indian reform movements officially formalized it as a distinct religious identifier. Traditional and acronymic definitions. Because the word is not natively found in early core scriptures like the Vedas or Upanishads, later scholars, poets, and medieval tantric texts created beautiful acronyms and back formations in Sanskrit to assign a deep spiritual meaning to the term. Nothing wrong. The Meru Tantra definition, acronymic. A widely cited verse from the medieval text to Meru Tantra breaks down the word Hindu as an acronym for spiritual mastery. Hinam cha dushayati iti Hindu. Hinam cha dushayati iti Hindu. One who renounces or destroys baseline, degraded or mean behaviors is Hindu. So if you continue to subscribe books which are full of lechery, butchery and treachery, I don't have to name them, you know what I am referring to. You cannot be a Hindu. Only a good human being who has a great moral and noble character can be a Hindu. So I am so proud to be one. So Hinam cha dushayati iti Hindu. One who renounces or destroys dushayati, baseline, degraded or mean behaviors. Hina. Philosophy, it defines a Hindu not by birth or geography but by an active pursuit of high moral character and spiritual purity. The Shabdakalpa Drupa definition, Shabdakalpa Druma, virtue based. The famous Sanskrit encyclopedic dictionary Shabdakalpa Druma echoes the phrase you initially brought up. Now I thought I will buy a set, Shabdakalpa Druma, 5-volume, 6-volume dictionary, 16,000 rupees. Chaukamba publication, many people, but it's too expensive. I think I'll download a PDF. Okay. And anyway, my research is done for this life. Saurampe. Please listen to that. So the Shabdakalpa Druma says Himsaya dushayate yacha. Himsaya dushayate yacha. Dushtanam dharmanashaka. Himsaya dushayate yacha. Dushtanam dharmanashakam. One who detests violence and actively works to discipline or destroy wicked elements that threaten dharma. Wow! Himsaya dushayate yacha dushtanam dharmanashaka. and himsayati dushta durgunanam sa Hindu. That is equally good. Okay. The ahimsa, non-violence interpretation. Some traditional scholars offer an interpretation focusing heavily on the principle of ahimsa. Hum, to destroy, du means distance, meaning someone whose heart is at a distance from causing harm, or one who destroys the urge to hurt other living beings. That's also equally true. Ahimsa paramo dharma, but not when you are an atatayina. Atatayina. Atatayina vadhe na dosho. So, who is an atatayina? You see, Arjuna laments in the Bhagavad Gita that these fellows are atatayina, but we are better informed, we should not kill them. But what are the scriptures saying about atatayina? Agnido garadaschaiva shastrapani dhanapaharakaha kshetradara apahari cha shadete atatayinaha. Agnido garadaschaiva. One who is an arsonist, vandal, burning things up. One who poisons you or poisons water bodies, rivers and tanks. Agnido garadaschaiva. Shastrapani, who comes with weapons in hand, who is heavily weaponized, who carries weapon, armed to the teeth with knives and swords and guns and all. Shastrapani, dhanapaharaka, who is a dacoit, who will loot you, who will cheat you, who will thieve and indulge in burglary. Kshetradara apaharicha. Kshetra, the country, that means one who will topple the king. And you see, Gori, Ghazni, and all kinds of rascals whom we have allowed into the country, Mlechas, who have occupied power. They are all, again, invaders, all the invaders. Kshetra Dara, that is the wife, that is our women. Those who abduct, kidnap our women, and occupy our territory, our kingdom, all these are called atatayina. Na atatayina vadhe dosho. Na atatayina vadhe dosho. Vishnu Smriti. So the Smritis are very clear. There is no sin, no papam. It's not a crime to kill these fellows. Whom? Agnido garadaschaiva shastrapani dhanapaharakaha kshetradara apaharicha shadete atatayinaha. Sant Tukaram Maharaj incidentally said, killing a terrorist is ahimsa. That is the ultimate definition of ahimsa. Okay. Okay. Now let us take a further deeper look. See, AI does such a wonderful job, makes our life so easy. If you are truly a Bharatiya, Bharataha, Bhayam Rataha iti Bharata. Bha means knowledge, light, knowledge, the light of knowledge. So if you are an Indian, that is a Bharata, Bharatiya, then you will love knowledge, whether it is secular or sacred or whatever, knowledge, we love it. We revel in knowledge. We revel in the process of acquiring knowledge, and we also revel in knowledge. So that is why the Veda says, Ano Bhadra Kratavo Yantu Vishwataha. Let noble thoughts come from everywhere. We are open. Our minds are open to receiving great ideas, noble ideas. But if you talk trash and if you show me your holy book which is totally unholy, lechery, butchery, treachery, misogyny, misanthropy, then as a Hindu, I will be naturally compelled to ridicule, satirize and destroy your so-called convictions which are a disgrace to mankind. So quick comparison. Geographical. What it means, a person living beyond the Indus river boundaries. Who used it? Ancient Persians, Greeks and Arabs. Philosophical. A person who overcomes inner vices and outer wickedness. Medieval scholars and authors of tantric texts. Spiritual. A seeker committed to Satya and non-violence. That is why we have Satyam eva jayate. It is not bullshit eva jayate. Modern practitioners of Sanatana. Sanatanoti iti Sanatana. That which leads to the eternal is Sanatana Dharma. So, this nonsense that religions are being referred to as Dharma must stop. They are all mat. Mat means an opinion. Somebody formed an opinion, you want to worship a tomb, or if you want to worship a psychopath, you are free. And I am free to criticize that, and you are free to tolerate my criticism. You can go ahead and worship a psychopath, I have no problem. Right? So that is true democracy. We must revive the Shastrarth culture, we must do Purva Paksha, due diligence, and study these cults thoroughly. All these cults, other than Sanatan Dharma, are completely opposed to peace and humanity. They deserve to be thrown out lock, stock, and barrel, but it's not an easy process because more than 4 billion, 5 billion people are subscribing to this anti humane, right? Criminal cults. Though, of course, I am not naming anybody. You see, if I name anybody, then you know what happened to Ajit Bharati? They will file cases. So, sorry, I am a smart Hindu. And I know very well, समझदार को इशारा काफ़ी है. So, भैया, ये है सनातन धर्म. जय श्री राम. Exact verses. हीनं च दूषयत्येव हिन्दुरिति उच्यते प्रिये. हीनं च दूषयत्येव हिन्दुरित्युच्यते. हिन्दुर iti uchyate. Hindu iti uchyate priye. That is perhaps Meru Tantra means Shiva is telling Devi. Lowly, degraded, cruel or ignorant behavior, Hinam. Dushayati, distances oneself, rejects or destroys. Oh beloved, one who shuns and destroys low, degraded actions and ignorance is called a Hindu. Madhaviya Shankara Digvijayam. Okay. The life of a great philosopher Adi Shankaracharya. Shankara Digvijayam by Sureshwaracharya, right? Okay. Omkara Moola Mantradhyah Omkara Moola Mantradhyah Punarjanma Dhudashayah Go Bhakto Bharata Guru Hindu Himsana Dushakaha. Omkara Moola Mantradhyah Punarjanma Drudashayah Go Bhakto Bharata Guru Hindu Himsan Dushakaha. This is occurring in the Madhaviya Shankara Digvijayam. I read that Shankara Digvijayam. You can get a copy from Ramakrishna Math. Okay. Omkara. One who believes Omkara is the primordial sound of the universe. Pranava Sarva Vedasmi. Krishna is Omkara. And Punarjanma, one who believes in the cycle of rebirth and karma. Himsan Dushakaha, one who condemns or distances himself from senseless violence. So, Omkara Moola Mantradhyah Punarjanma Drudashayah Go Bhakto Bharata Guru Hindu Himsana Dushaka. That's a very elaborate one. So, the core concept of Sanatana Dharma. Okay, I hope you are reading as I am scanning, scrolling. Eternal, timeless, or that which has no being. Sanatanoti iti Sanatana Dharma. Okay, duty, righteousness, cosmic order, inherent nature of a thing is also Dharma. Just as Dharma of fire is to burn, Dharma of a human is to live righteously. The combined meaning. A timeless universal blueprint for living in harmony with the cosmos, nature and oneself. It is viewed not as a rigid dogma, but as a living way of life based on universal truths. The inner battle is with the Arishad Vargas. Kama, Krodha, Moha, Loga, Madamatsari. So if you can conquer Himsayati Dushta Durgunana iti Hindu. So that's what I told you just now. So yes, I think we can stop here. We have a reasonably comprehensive definition and understanding of who a Hindu is and what Sanatana Dharma is. I am proud to be a Hindu. Jai Shri Ram.